I did it! We're live, everybody.
Hello.
I nearly had a coffee. I planned this.
Why do I have a spell on my list called Copy of Cure Wound?
That's my fault. You can just ignore it.
Okay.
Just some.
It's probably a modified cure wound.
No, it was a start. It was the beginnings of a modified cure wounds, and I didn't actually finish it. So
There were some issues with my special version,
okay.
so we had to finagle it.
Yes, I deleted it. If you refresh your page, it should no longer be there.
Yeah, I've got
Dang,
it.
I was gonna change out for that my Cure Wounds for Copy of Cure Wounds.
It wouldn't have done anything different.
I'm going to cure the copy of your wounds.
No, I'm not gonna cure your wounds. I'm just curing the copy.
All right.
Control F4.
Teehee. So, I don't really have any announcements. I'm a little sick, as you might be able to hear.
I can't hear it.
Oh, you can't? Cool.
But yeah, you don't sound that different.
Slightest something in the back of your throat kind of sound, but you're good.
To me, I just sound really nasally, like I'm very congested. So.
Well, it's not picking up on the mic, so that's good.
That's cool. So yeah, but otherwise, we don't really have any announcements. I don't know what I'm doing stream-wise this weekend yet. Hopefully, more than what I have in the past few weeks, because I have been very neglectful would be a word.
Tis the season.
Well, I want to I like to stream. I do, but I've had a lot of other crap going on, and I'm trying to get caught up on everything else. Plus, I'm trying to get prepared for my NC. There's just a lot going on and a lot on my plate, so yeah. So, who would like to do the recap for this?
I'll do it.
All right, go for it.
So last session,
you may want to lean into the mic a little bit. You're a little low.
Oh, I guess it helps if I put the mic up to my face, huh? That's very much better. Previously on Mundus, we had received some information from the goddess of knowledge herself, Scientia, on how we can increase the travel speed of our flying fortress, the Lapita. We just had to track down two very powerful elemental beings known as the Empresses of Fire and the Sea. Or was it the Empress of Flame? Either way. So, last session, we actually tracked down the Empress of Flame to this location known as the Volcanic Tips, located here on the map. We went to the highest peak, which happened to be an active volcano, and dropped down into the caldera itself, where we met this creature pretty much in the middle of a lava pool. And last session was spent having the fight of our lives against this creature after she was antagonized by Xenos. Xenos was dragged beneath the lava and would have lost his life if we hadn't managed to bring him back, and lucky for him, Valinar was prepared and able to replace a leg that had been completely singed off.
We were planning for drama, and Valinar's like, I don't like drama.
Yeah.
He's like, and restoration, done.
Yep. Regeneration, go.
Yep. And so then we return to the Lapita with the soul of the Flame Empress, and we are now trying to figure out where the Sea Empress is located at. There is an island circled on the map here. I believe I marked that myself as a reminder of where we're going next. Right here in the middle of where Hofkeen once sat in this continent of New Hela. I believe that covers everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Okay.
Other than we're going to this island to start to look for clues. We don't know if
Correct.
it's on one of these 4 islands or if it's like bleh right there in the middle of everything.
Adding a point to the rerolls log.
If it is in the middle, we got to figure out how all of us can breathe underwater and move quickly underwater.
They changed how the icon.
What?
Roll 20, they changed how the icons look for the right side toolbar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of threw me off for a moment. But it's cool.
Huh. Whatever reason, I thought you were a different race. Oops.
What about
Uh-oh.
my race?
I thought you were a different race.
No, I'm Shadar-kai.
Yeah. I simply thought you were something else, and I was wrong.
What did you think I was?
I'm don't know if I want to say.
Say it. Say it for the views. There you go. Roll for it.
What? Oh no, I was rolling to see how my dice are gonna.
Yeah, boy.
About as well as ever.
We'll find out. I technically would need to look up the name of the race. Because I don't remember it off the top of my head. So while I do that, why don't you guys decide what you want to do? We'll say there has been a full long rest. The next day has dawned. And you guys are still on the Lapita for the sake of ease. But the morning is yours, and you guys are currently roughly about where the marker is on the map.
Bloop.
Just to make sure, I've already put the Empress in the crystal, correct?
Yes.
Yes. I believe so.
Which gives us a minor speed increase.
Yeah.
And it leaves a little bit, but not much, correct?
Yes. It effectively gives you those of the people who were helping power the crystal, it alleviates some of the pressure on them, which they are eternally grateful for. They still understand that they still need to help, but it's a major load off of them.
Hopefully, once we get the Sea Empress, the load will be completely negated. We don't know quite yet for sure, but we'll see how much it actually is.
Guess we'll find out.
But again, we need to get to this island, which, given here to here, 3 tiles a day?
A little faster.
3-ish. Depending on
Ooh.
if we get a good roll or not for travel.
You said we had some downtime before we had to reach it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. I think I'll check out the Lapita library a little more thoroughly this time, now that I have comprehend languages available.
I'll see. I want to see if Dinoc will help me make a sending scroll that I have to make for the Archmage.
Okay.
If we have downtime, that way that's done for whenever we next see that guy. If we ever see him again.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you guys could work on.
I think we'll have no choice but to eventually see him. We're going to
Yeah.
explore the islands.
Okay. I think technically, sorry, real quick to Valinar's point. I do believe technically, Valinar, you can create your own spell scrolls. It just takes material and time.
Okay.
Like Dinoc would be a great person for reference because your knowledge is innately known. But like putting it into like sigils and glyphs and things like that is kind of like a secondhand knowledge. So having Dinoc with like some assistance would probably speed up the process, but not significantly enough to be like, yeah, you get this done in half the amount of time.
I'd probably be in and be like, "Oh, you got this one rune wrong here."
Yeah, or like this rune needs a line that go like instead of the line underneath it, it needs to be going slightly through the bottom of it, or like just little critique.
Okay.
Basically, I'm spell check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
That works too well. That works too well.
Yeah,
oh gosh.
It does.
Guess you're gonna have to mage hand yourself now.
Alright.
Yeah, I will see if I can find the rules on that. Actually, so what was it you wanted to try and do, Dinoc? Or what you were about to say something?
Speaking of spell scrolls, I may make one for Soulcade.
Okay.
With the upgraded version for the Archmage. You know, if we can just give him the scroll and tell him, hey, this is how you do it.
Yeah, that's great and all, but where's he gonna find the time between floating an island to go slay some powerful beings?
I mean, you know, if we could knock off one island that we didn't have to return to until later, I figured that would just work.
Okay, don't forget you guys have a limited amount of time and money and paper, just so that you're infant.
If we need magical ink,
Yeah, well, that's one thing we were always trying to get.
Yeah,
I have 50 gold pieces worth of material for magic. I don't know how much that'll use for us, but that's what I have on hand.
I just posted in the Discord the rules as written.
Huh. Oh.
Stuff.
Oof.
Well, looks like we had to find more.
So, but here's the thing. Depending, and here's going to be one of the things that I will say. Depending on the material and where you have gathered it, I may adjust the price and because of the quality of. So like, do you remember if any of the material that you got for those for the inks and stuff, do you remember if any of that was done or obtained within On's domain?
I think it might have all been found in On's domain, which is why I have 50 gold pieces worth of it.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
that being said, we haven't made it into Magic Ink yet, but we have the materials
Right.
in the bag of holding.
And Denoc, did you shoot? Because I know you had spent a lot of money prior to stocking the library with paper and ink. Do you have a record of how much that was?
Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries. That's a callback to like a year ago. I understand that that's some deep information. Check and see if I had any either. Don't think.
$25 gold piece worth of magic ink.
Okay. So far for total, you guys would have a total of 75 if you what Rona has.
Yep. That's not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also want to make something like a little bit more clear. The 25 gold pieces that Denoc had accumulated was like several bundles of like herbs and other plants and stuff, and like what Katya is bringing to the table is like 2 sticks of a plant. Like like it's the thing is his is just so much more pure and the quality is so much better because it was found in On's domain. Now, these are also ingredients and things like that that you guys can find pretty much everywhere. And there is a small forest off to the east of where you guys currently are, if you guys wanted to spend more time and acquire more things.
Can we just get like a garden plot on top of the ship?
Absolutely. If you guys want to spend we'll say a day like landing, creating and like working and creating a garden plot, I will absolutely allow you guys to have a garden on top of the Lapita.
I mean, we don't need all the smithing supplies now that our Cardin is gone.
I mean, we still need something, just.
Yeah. Actually, if we had a garden, not only could we use it to grow stuff for making magic, but we could use it for creating replicant moss, which
not
could
just
probably
that, but
also be used for
also
magic healing herbs,
Yeah.
various other spell components.
Now, I will say moss has to be grown in a very particular environment.
Don't worry, I was sure to plant some in a pot in my room that I'm hardly ever in while we're here.
I was gonna say roll a D100 for me, Katya. See if that moss is turned into mold.
Ew,
Oh.
you could do that?
Oh.
Not with
33.
Not with that roll.
Walk into my room, it's just completely molded over. Oh.
Yeah, that would have been funny. But there has been some substantial growth because you have been away for some time.
Yeah. Time to trim some of that and add that to my collection of replicant moss. In all honesty, I planted it there for later study and kind of forgot about it.
I mean, we were gone from the Lapita for how long?
a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna have. I mean, I'm fine with spending time trying to make a garden.
I mean, any heavy lifting, you know, Denok's interested in this, so Tim's ready to go.
I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of heavy lifting in creating a garden, but it would certainly
Moving
save us
soil.
time. Well, it would also save us time because then we won't have to find a way to fly up to the top of the Laputa every time we have a load to drop off.
Hey, real quick, Denok,
It would also-
tell
Hmm.
me what level is is the spell teleport?
Do believe that is
6.
6.
It's 6th level.
I thought it was 7th.
Sorry, like teleport, circle of
Oh,
teleportation.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Tele-
5th.
Oh,
Fifth?
that.
Teleportation circle is 5th.
Gotcha.
Um,
Teleport is 7th.
Roll me a
Yeah,
d6, Denok.
oh. 1 second. D6?
Yep.
How's a 6
6.
for you?
That is amazing. You have a job to do now.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Let me set up a little bit.
So, not including yourself, there are 6 mages on the Laputa who can help you create a circle of teleportation.
Whoa, they're powerful then.
Well then.
So this is the reason, because you guys did so well in Hofkeen. There were some mages who were impressed. A lot of them trained under Zalpip. A lot of them you would know technically, but I'm not going that deep into their backstory.
Yeah,
Not unless you feel
I
like
know
I
them
need to.
professionally.
Yeah.
I know them professionally.
Yeah. If you guys want to get to know them and give them the full get to know them and stuff, I will happily create backstories for them. But for right now, they're just unnamed NPCs who can help you guys create them. Now, they are not by any means of the sense combatant mages. Like they are very, very not this. They
are quality of life mages.
Exactly. You know that a couple of them, after spending some time studying under Zalpip, actually went on to service and work in the weather domain, or the weather dome area, and others went into effectively creating more effective transportation within the city itself that did not rely on circles of transportation. And you got a really fucking lucky roll. So that means if you want to, and you are on the Laputa, you can dedicate 7 layers of a teleportation circle to the Laputa. Okay? That's per day. Means give me 1 second. Looking to see how many.
So if it's 365 days to create a teleportation circle, you're
Well-
saying 7 layers is essentially 7 days worth
Yeah.
of that same circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
1
By 7. It'll only take you about close to 2 months.
Well, remember, months are longer, and the year, I think,
Okay,
is slightly
52
different.
days. About 52 days. So 1 month then?
a month and a bit because I think they're
There are 392 days in this calendar year in Mundus.
Oh. So 3, 7.
So are we
56 days.
saying that
It's a nice even
teleportation
number.
circle is a year in Mundus? Or
Yes.
okay.
Because I don't remember the wording, but I'm pretty sure it's basically if you cast the spell in the same place
Every
for a
day.
year, every day for a
Yeah.
year, it becomes permanent. If you have multiple casters casting on the same day, it counts as consecutive days, in my opinion. I don't see why that would not. So, assuming that you are present as well, you can have 7 castings per day. Otherwise, even when you're not present, you can now have an accumulative 6 casts per day.
Wow.
On that until all 392 are done. The one limitation that I am going to apply to this is that each spellcaster and I mean, I'm not going to limit this to you, but I am going to limit this on those 6. They can only cast the spell once per day.
They have only one 5th level spell.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Now, if you wanted to blow extra spell slots and try and get ahead, I'm not going to stop you. But they
What else
cannot.
are we gonna do?
So, your job is to keep track of that shit, because I don't want to.
Good luck.
Oh boy. Okay. Give me a second. Let me pull up the notepad.
Minor math.
Yeah, it's not the most complicated thing that we have to keep track of, but it is
How many
something-
days?
392 is the ideal goal, or the number that you need to hit.
So, if Denock is never present for any of those days, it would take 66 days to get the teleportation circle permanently set.
Which is like 1 month and a week.
Otherwise, it is... What was the other number?
392.
It's 56 days.
That's a month exactly.
Yep.
So, your job is to keep track of that, Denock, and then when you have the teleportation circle as a permanent thing, you can tell me where you want to have it and what it looks like and all these other things, and we'll add it to the map of the Laputa, and then you guys will have
Wow.
an instant teleport back to the Laputa.
A guaranteed success teleport.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a lower spell slot too. So
On days.
the
Okay, so
the only reason why this is even remotely possible now is because you guys have captured one of the empresses.
mhm.
You guys are alleviating enough stress that the mages can do something.
Awesome.
And I'm not gonna lie, if you didn't roll a 6, I was gonna give you another roll after the Laputa was fully powered, but you got a 6, so no more second roll.
So damn lucky. Damn lucky.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, a 6 is a really good roll, considering even on 2d6 you could have rolled. I mean, here I'll roll 2d6. Okay, I actually rolled a 10, but you know.
All right, so it is gonna require you to tell me like a day has passed for me to,
Of course.
Mark it.
or just say from here to here how many days that is,
Yeah, of course, we can definitely do something.
so I can at least get some math started, and then give me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
'Cause I'm not math brained.
So okay. So let's. Oh, I'm
Let's
so
work on
sorry.
that garden.
Well, hold on, Katya. You said you wanted to go to the library.
Well, that was before we had information about building a garden.
Okay, we'll do the garden.
Garden first. I could do the library and transit to the island.
Okay. I'm going to say that you guys move over literally one square and you land and you guys take a day to build a garden.
Okay.
You just hear Katya yelling, "Ho! Ho! Ho!"
I wish my soundboard worked. Wait a minute. Discord
Okay,
has
so-
something. What is...
Not much.
6.
Ho?
Yeah, we'll go with
It's my favorite garden tool.
this one.
Yeah, on days where we're not doing combat, I'm probably going to dump all of my 5th and 6th level spells in.
Yeah. Go for it.
It's a free resource at this point. Why not?
Right, on days that you're not going to do combat, I can't blame you. So, in the meantime, let's have... I'm assuming everybody is going to contribute to this, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be very beneficial. Of course, I'm going to.
Blind
Haven't-
squared. How about you guys? You guys want to help make a garden?
It'd be nice to have some components again.
I'm not much of a gardener, but I can help, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Let's have everybody roll nature checks to begin with.
Yeah.
Not too bad for me.
13.
Surprisingly, not much.
That's not too bad considering I get +0 to nature.
18.
Do you want Tim to roll as well?
I don't think Tim is really going to be doing a lot of like planty things. I think Tim is going to be left mostly with the physical labor. So let's actually have Tim roll a strength check.
Okay.
Oh, you're so...
Ooh, that's actually kind of low
Okay.
for him.
That's a 6 on the die.
Where's I'm in the separate accounts, right? Make sure it's on here. The extension.
Well, that's what this is, right?
I
Yeah.
think we're just waiting on Xenos.
I feel like Katya's over.
Yeah,
I feel like
or-
Katya's over there, like directing. This plan will be useful. This one will be useful. According to my own experiments, I think if we could gather some of these.
Well, I'm going to have you roll that in a
We're
little bit.
trying to get my roll to go,
Okay.
through, but
We're having technical difficulties because
The
he's
extension's not working.
he's rolling, but it's not going through to roll 20.
The extension's not working? Do you have
Did you
the
try extending it?
I have the extension on. And we're rolling with the red die.
If it's not wanting to work, then just tell us the number.
Yeah, just tell me the number.
The first one was 10.
Oh,
We'll have to figure it out some other day and just get your thing to work correctly.
I have an easy solution, but I know it's not a feasible solution.
With dice.
Well, no, but anyway. Okay. 13, 14, 18, and 20, and a 10, and then a 14 on strength checks, I say is adequate to make a reasonable sized garden.
ah, yes, the plot thickens.
Would you prefer to be a garden or a greenhouse?
Greenhouse.
Ooh.
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Okay.
That's good year round.
Yeah,
Especially since we'll be up in the clouds, we don't want everything dying.
yeah. So
Colder up there.
yeah, so the difference is, the difference is very complex, but it's easy enough to do, given that you guys have magic and things like that.
Mhm. Um,
Now, I'm gonna have Katya.
Yeah.
Uh, hmm. What is better for you, nature or survival?
Nature.
Okay. Um, actually, hold on. There was. I want to check. Uno momento, por favor.
Okay.
Enoch, you were gonna say something?
I do believe that that the boon of knowledge is ready.
Okay, good to know. You guys have any questions? Hold up a minute. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying a few different things.
Did you already have a question in mind for the boon of knowledge or not?
No, I just wanted to say it's there. Because I'm always forgetting about it. And now that I've got basically a page in my notes specifically for days,
Mm-hmm.
might
Hey,
help me out.
Rona,
I.
are you using Katya in D&D Beyond?
Yeah. Why?
What level are you in D&D Beyond?
14.
Okay.
What's going on?
The Katya that I can see is level 13.
There should only be one Catherine Swift.
Uh-huh. And it's a human level 13 wild magic sorcerer.
What?
Uh-huh.
That's not the one I'm looking at.
That's why I'm so confused. Oh, wait a minute. Did you recreate Katya on your own account and not create it within the world of Mundus?
Ah, yes. Except I recreated on your account, and it is not in the World of Moon.
It's not in the world of Mundus. Okay.
Correct. Is there a way to add them?
We'll figure that out later.
Okay,
Um,
but
We've got enough
it's
stuff going on right now.
Sorcerer 13, Warlock 1.
right. I'm not. We'll figure that out later. I wanted to take a look at. I just wanted to take a look at the character real quick. I wanted to find out. Okay. Okay.
Probably
So, uh, you can roll. Excuse me. A nature check. I think is what you said you wanted to.
yes.
Um, and you will be able to add your proficiency bonus due to your herbalism hit.
Okay. So whatever this is plus a. Oh God, no! I'm re-rolling.
Okay. Mark off your point.
I'll use my own inspiration. Sure. Sure. Roll. 25. Much better.
Just a little better.
Just a smidge.
Just a little. Just a small bit.
Sorry, I'm trying to think. Because I don't want this to get overcomplicated. I want to keep it simple.
Good luck.
What's simple?
Okay. I am gonna say that you guys have created effectively 3 zones for your garden. I'm guessing you guys would like to put the replica moss into one of those zones.
I assume so.
Yeah,
Say that again?
replica moss. Do we want that in one of the places?
Yes.
Yeah. And then with the 25, you will need to choose basically for the 2 other position slots. And are you guys wanting things for healing, buffing, or sorry, let me rephrase that. So healing property stuff for creating potions that are useful in combat. For example, things like potions of haste or they're the like, or like long strider, things like that. Or the or do you want to be able to like grow and replicate useful material? This would be like material like your paper and ink for scribing spells.
I'd say at least one for ink. Personal opinion.
And I might come up with some other categories.
Yeah.
One for ink
Are you trying to
and
say
one.
something, Vert?
No. I'm
One,
fine with whatever you guys pick for this.
one for ink and one for healing supplies.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I mean, if we also have, the chance for paper.
The ink and paper is part of the same thing. It's
Okay.
yeah. It's material that you can like consumable material that you can use for things that are non-combative effectively.
Yeah. So moss, healing, and spell scroll.
And what I will do is when you guys harvest these things, I will give it to you in gold value amounts and let you guys split it up how you want. For example, let's say I give you 250 gold pieces worth of healing material. You guys could split that up into 50, 100, 150, 150 or 250. You can split that up into 5 regular healing potions, or I think that equivalates to like 1 greater heal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the person who makes the potions to speak up.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted with
Distracted with what?
something else. Okay, I'm distracted and gone. Say that again. I promise I'm paying attention.
Okay. When you guys go to harvest these things, I'm going to
Okay.
give it to you in gold piece value.
Okay.
So that, and then you guys can break that up how you wish. Like, for example, if I give you 250 gold pieces worth of healing supplies, you could turn that into 5 regular healing potions or 1 greater healing. I believe is the
Okay.
exchange. I'd have to double
Okay.
check, but
That
Is that-
sounds fair.
Yeah, let the person who's going to make the healing potions
Yes.
right. And
make that choice.
and
That makes perfect sense.
right. And at this point in time with your guys' levels and Katya's checks and stuff like that, all she would need to create these products would basically be a free eve. Not like a whole day, but like a free eve.
And some good luck.
At this point in time, depending on what you make, would depend on if there would even be a roll involved.
Okay.
Like for example, at 250 gold pieces, if you said that you wanted to do all of them as basic healing potions, I probably wouldn't even make you roll because your medicine's a plus.
Yeah.
So sorry.
And the same kind of thing for the ink and paper kind of thing.
Yep.
Not to mention, I've also got that
Moss.
that mortar and pestle that we picked up too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Do you just want that as a permanent fixture in your room?
As a permanent fixture, of course.
sorry, my brain.
Even
brain-
better, just build me a ladder that goes straight up into the greenhouse.
You laugh, but it could be done.
Mhm.
Well,
Also, my brain is slowly frying. You said permanent fixture. I just imagined somebody taking the Morton pestle to like Katya's desk in their room, setting the bowl down, and then just welding the bowl to the desk.
Well, I'm asking because I have it in my bag of holding
Yeah.
for like making potions on the go, and it
Yeah.
has worked.
Yeah. And then remind me, just because I don't have it in front of me, the replica moss replaces any GP cost
Any
of it.
It replaces I lost it. It says it replaces any type of herb that is used as a spell get an official statement if I search document.
Okay. Kind of herb. I might have to adjust that to being a
There we
little bit stronger, but that's fine.
We can say that with his, or her now, permanent
Yep.
with her skills and familiarity with the moss, she can use it better.
Very possible. We'll talk about it more later. So, you guys have successfully
Oh yeah.
Made a greenhouse.
Denock was the one that gave me the vial that I planted in my room to begin with.
Yep. I've still got a vial myself.
Wow. So we had some extra.
Which, now that we have a steady resupply of it, I'm actually going to hand that over to you. It's only
Excellent.
5 gold piece worth. But hey, you now have an extra 5 GP worth of moss replacement.
Excellent. I'd like to know why my notes half a recipe yet we were finding all the materials necessary to create it.
You keep cutting in and out for me.
Yeah.
What the? I tried unplugging and replugging. Did this help?
I mean,
out.
it's
Mm.
it's
Let
more
me
like whenever
go.
you're just kind of like talking to.
Let me go to my settings. See what the
Yeah, right there. You just cut out on what
Yeah.
the sensitivity was up too high. I don't know what happened there. Probably updated. Stupid thing.
Updates.
Oh, by the way,
There we go. That might help a lot.
how's my voice coming through then?
Perfect.
Sounds fine to me.
You sound fine.
Okay, just making sure, because if something's updated and it's affecting Rona, just real quick, sound off,
Sound
if
Sound
someone
off.
Hello.
3, 4.
Okay, it sounds like everyone else is good then.
Yeah. sounds like we're good.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if one thing affected him, it could have affected all of us, and we just don't realize it because we can't hear our own voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we
And
make
the
sure,
sensitivity was all the way up at like minus 40 decibels
Holy
before.
cow.
Yeah, like why was it over halfway up the bar when my voice usually registers about halfway, anywhere from like a quarter to halfway on the bar? That's stupid.
Yeah. So I want to, because you were cutting in and out, I want to make sure that I got the right description of the replica moss that you gave me, and it was replaces any kind of herb used in a spell, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm changing that. Like I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm changing how that works. I'm gonna.
question is it going to be for the better or for the worse?
It's gonna be for the better. How many of you guys are familiar with what the word I'll get there eventually. I
Yes.
promise.
Rejuvenation?
No,
Regeneration?
no,
Revivify.
no. Stop it. Fuck it. I give up.
Residuate?
Type it. Type it, and I will pronounce this
I
shit.
don't know how the fuck to spell it.
You can't say it, he can't spell it.
That's fair. Hold on. I might be able to do something else.
Type it into a voice thing and let it do it. Oh wait, you'd have to spell it.
Yeah.
This is becoming more and more complicated.
More complications.
Bruh.
Rejuvenate.
Regentrification?
Um.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Kill you.
Residuate.
Getting close.
Resuscitate.
Fucking
I swear
hell.
you can hear his blood pressure rising.
Not a funny joke.
Yeah, your blood pressure's already high enough, man.
Aha!
This is
I
hard.
I finally found the word.
Okay.
Residuum?
Residuum?
Yes, that one.
I
Katya got it.
I cannot say as I am, but a quick Google search will fix that. Residuum. A substance or thing that remains or is left behind, in particular a chemical residue.
Not exactly. It's from a different thing, but yes, it is. Nobody else is familiar with it. Good. it's effectively. I'll tell you what it's gonna do. It
How about like kind of like a residual?
effectively,
Okay.
however much of it you have in terms of a GP value,
Mm-hmm.
will replace that GP value for any spell component.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So it can be used to replace material spell components.
Yes.
does that include diamonds?
Yes.
Ooh.
Brilliant. That doesn't necessarily mean you guys can die.
And still, we need to have enough of the moss.
Okay. I have written here can be used to replace any type of material spell component in a 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay, making
Sounds.
notes for myself as well. Okay. Yeah, if I don't write shit down or type it out, I'm gonna fucking forget.
That's good.
And even when I do write it out, I sometimes fucking forget. Okay. Moving on. You guys have spent a day. Knock, that's your cue. To build your greenhouse, unless you have already did your day.
I did the numbers there for.
Yeah.
You said that at the beginning, so I'm like, oop, do number.
No worries, no worries. And you guys are heading here, right?
Yes.
Yes. Whew, that was more complicated than it needed to be. So, my understanding is if a spell requires like 50 gold piece, some specific item that costs 50 gold pieces and is consumed by the spell, I can use 50 gold pieces worth of replicant moss to replace it in place of.
Yes.
Okay. Now that we've settled that, I'm still calling it replicant moss because
Yeah.
it replicates itself.
It is replica moss. Yeah. It's patent.
Uh,
I gotta call it something else.
I coined the term because I discovered it.
All right. So first off, you guys move here as another day passes. Is there anything you guys would like to do on this day?
Now that we're in the air again and we're traveling, now I can go visit the library.
What particularly are you looking for?
Well, I remember last time I was here, most of the books were written in the language of giants. But now that I have access to comprehend languages, that shouldn't be an issue. So I will use as many spell slots as it takes to try and find information on specifically the Leviathan from Hofkeen. Surely the giants would have known it since they were both on the surface at the same time.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
Investigation. 12.
Okay. Actually, hold on. I document.
Huh.
The the only thing that you can find that might be somewhat related to the Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
Korath, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the name. off the top of my head.
Korath was the Leviathan. Eldervale
Korath.
is the
The other one.
The only thing that you can find that would even remotely be connected to Korath or the Leviathan is a particular breed of giant known as storm giant.
Okay.
Quick side note, you could have done the Reef Giant.
Could have.
The what?
But we don't have access to Dungeon Dad's PDFs yet.
Yeah, they're I have some of their stuff, but not a lot.
Yeah,
I haven't
the
and I
Reef
haven't
Giants were a recent one.
and I don't have all of their haven't watched all of their videos because if I did, I'd be wanting to add so much stuff that I would never sleep.
What's sleep?
By the way, we're talking about Dungeon Dad on YouTube. Shout out to him. He's a
really cool
amazing.
dad.
Like he brings stuff from what the original edition of D&D all the way up to 4th edition to 5e.
He takes old shit that didn't make it into 5th edition and turns it into 5th edition content. He turned a moon into a 5th edition monster, dude. Like, it is the craziest shit ever. Yeah. It is a creature that is literally the size of a moon.
That's absurd.
It's hysterical, and I want to make you guys fight one now, but I can't.
Jeez.
So, but that's besides the point.
Wait until Christmas.
One shot. The storm giant. I will give you a little bit of information on them. You are able to find and determine that they have an affinity both as mages and as warriors, and are some of the most fearsome amongst the giants. Oftentimes referred to as facto leader as well.
Okay.
But other than that, with a 12, did not really find much.
You got squat.
I'll have to keep trying every day until I can locate something, because
I
I'm
mean,
looking
you
for
can always
any
ask for help.
Yeah. I'll ask Dana tomorrow since I didn't find anything today. Probably spend some time tending to our new greenhouse.
Ugh.
What about the rest of you guys? What would you guys like to do during this day?
Elinar's probably just gonna help out with the crystals.
Okay.
I can literally water the plants.
Ha!
What were you gonna say, Blind?
Xenos is going to take the time to do what he didn't do on his level up that he meant to do on his level up.
Which is?
Warlocks swap out their spells. Can swap out spells on level up. I never suggested them.
Okay, no worries. What about you, Archer? Is there anything you would like to do during this downtime?
What are our surroundings right now again?
We're in the air.
You are on the Laputa. I can take you guys to a visual reminder.
What happens if you cast haste on plants?
Do you want to find out?
They sway
Would they
faster.
grow faster?
So here's the first floor. as a visual reminder.
And remember, each of those squares is a home.
These squares.
Oh, and I know it's Asta's turn, but I'd also like to prepare my home area since we're on this ship.
Okay.
Since I haven't been there before, we got on.
Yeah, you're taking over Cardin's room.
Yeah.
Asa would just like to go in some room and do target practice.
Easy enough to do. There's grounds for that actually.
Oh, perfect.
We've
I hate
probably
when
got
I get
like
coffee
one
in
or
my
two
grounds in my coffee.
archers specifically.
So you're telling me I can do target practice on someone? That's great.
That's not.
I mean, you can be training people to be guards.
Those fencing outfits will be fine.
Do we happen to still have that skull of Torben anywhere? We could use that for target practice.
Perfect.
That's a D
As a matter of fact,
I do believe so. Let me look at my bag of holding. No way, I gave it to someone.
But actually, there's a big ol' empty area over here that you can use for target practicing.
Sounds good to me.
This whole area over on the right hand side and in the north is designed for combat practice encounters.
I thought the area up in the northeast was where our home was at.
Or is that the third floor? Isn't there a
Oh
third
wait,
floor?
no, that is correct. I don't believe there is a third floor. I think you have the first, second, and then the roof.
Okay, then we can just say like 1 second. Here. Yeah, almost 100 feet.
Yeah. This whole area off to the right will be target area, and then this is your guys' like estate, effectively.
Stage now?
What's down here?
What's down where?
What's down here in the south?
Do we have a basement?
Storage room, I think.
No,
Big storage room.
you guys actually were keeping livestock there.
Ah, yes.
Cool.
Not dead bodies? Shame.
Repeat that, Asta.
I said not dead bodies? Shame.
That's my room.
Not dead bodies anymore.
And the basement, that's basically where the crystal is.
Yeah, I actually don't have a
Oh,
map
it's-
of that one though.
It's basically just Mage's spot. If you go down there, get ready for Mages to poke and prod you. And they may not always ask before they start poking and prodding.
They don't know what consent means. Got it.
What mage does?
Amazing.
Wow.
Alrighty. Holy sh! Like,
Oh, someone went down the wrong tube.
haha.
Die.
Fuck you.
Speaking of consent,
Oh. Look, I'll tell you when I want something shoved down my throat.
Phrasing.
I meant exactly as you thought I did.
What in tarnation?
Something going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust something.
Just a little bit.
Anyway, so yeah, target practice for you. Easy enough to do.
Sounds good.
Anything else that you would like to do?
Blow up the ship.
Please don't.
You can try. How would you like to go
I
about
mean-
doing this?
I mean, you're gonna get a very angry Denock with a very, very mean Tim on your ass that moment.
After putting in all that work for that greenhouse, you better bet you're gonna get Katya on your ass too.
Eh,
Okay,
I'll do it
okay,
this way.
okay. Archer. Put Narissa away.
So hard. Asta likes to blow shit up too. She gets very violent when she's bored.
Well,
Yeah,
save it
but
for somebody that's not
remember-
us.
Remember all the work and all the stress that Denock has put in to get you back. Imagine what happens when Denock gets upsetty spaghetti.
It's not much for spaghetti.
Okay. Who else am I
And that
missing?
leaves.
I think that just leaves
I
you.
think that, yeah. Denock's basically going to be focusing himself more on just understanding his magic and understanding, like, a bit more philosophical end, but what it means to be a Shinigami. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh.
Give me a Benoit, give me a wisdom save.
Ooh, he's a dumb save. That's a good thing I got that. 16 on the dice for a 22. That's actually a pretty good roll for Denock.
Whoa.
Oh, are we actually getting a music change?
Being entity so close to death, having a secondhand nature of granting and taking away undeath and begin to typing.
It's not me.
I know it's the blinds.
Sorry.
Okay. Begin to understand a bit more about the meat of what it is to be Shinigami and what it might take to be the only. Give me another wisdom.
That's about what I thought. I'm gonna let that one go.
You know that one of the things that makes me a Shinigami, an avatar of death, a limb of death itself, requires strength, power over. As you are meditating, cold shiver kind of pass through your body. You are accustomed to that happens. Tim momentarily shares your that momentary fraction of a you gather an emotion in a sense. Yeah, no, this is an emotion from him that you have never felt with a presence that is almost presence itself was almost salivating, demand as that emotion
Yum.
before it ends.
What was that? Tim, was there anything in my room just now?
Shakes his head.
What? Ugh. I'm used to the feeling of the magic of death. That was just unpleasant to the extreme. Oh, I think I need a nap. If I can sleep.
I also made your greenhouse, by the way.
It's literally green.
It's also huge.
One second.
Hold on, it wasn't showing.
How 100 by 60. Bruh.
That's 6,000 square feet.
You guys rolled pretty well, and you took an entire day to do it.
We built a lot of stuff in a short amount of time.
Well, I mean, we've
so
got
you
not
guys
just
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, you guys also have people that were helping as well. This wasn't just you. I forgot how many
True.
of there you were. 6? 5? 5. It wasn't just the, well, 6 if you count Tim. It just wasn't the 6 of you guys.
Yeah.
It was literally hundreds of you.
It's like, hey, we're landing for a second. Why? We need to build a greenhouse. Okay.
Just like when the Amish need to raise a barn.
Oh my god, it's like that scene from Family Guy. You guys know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Where they all pile out of a barn, build it up, it collapses. They all pile out of the barn, build it up, it collapses.
Yeah, Peter blows it up
Eh.
and they rebuild it, and then he blows it up and they rebuild it.
I don't watch Family Guy, so
Asta, find that clip and put it in chat. That's your job.
All right.
All right. And I don't think if anyone has anything else, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. So
Is that an official day pass?
yes, we are now on to day 2 from this area.
I would love to know what guy in the background of our Lapita is sawing wood.
That would be me while I'm sleeping.
Jesus.
okay.
And this day, what would you guys like to do?
This day is where I go to Denock and request his assistance in scouring the library.
As a point of clarification, you guys do arrive over top of this island before.
Oh, well, then the
before-
information
so
can
you-
wait. It's not going anywhere.
Ooh. Then let me make an adjustment then.
Yeah, you're fine. Give me 1 second. I gotta step away from my. Just a sec.
Because without me, that's -3.
Is it all right that I've been calling this place the Hella Sea?
Let's see.
It's. Yep, she found it.
Boom.
I love that clip.
Okay, I see. That's how we built our greenhouse. Nice.
Perfect.
There we go. Now I have context.
Indeed.
Alright, sorry about that. I had to grab my little map for this place.
Perfect. And I saw how we built the greenhouse.
What?
I found the clip.
Oh, sorry. I was not on. My Discord was not up. Yeah.
No, I was just saying. I think that's my favorite clip from Family Guy.
Ugh.
Now, if only I had the context as to why he was fighting the Amish.
That's the thing about Family Guy. You don't always have context, and a lot of times you don't really need it.
And sometimes you don't want it.
That's also fair.
Maybe it's best I don't know why he's at war with the Amish.
Like, why all the hate on Meg?
Yeah.
You don't want the context.
Anyway. I will say, flying above the island, you guys currently do not see any large settlement.
Any mountainous areas that could be used for like cave systems or something?
Not really. There are some areas of the ground that are higher than the other, but it looks more like a large natural hill.
Hmm. Maybe we should just check one of the other islands instead.
Well, we want to make sure we want to do this all in a hurry. so that we can get to Valinar's island.
Yeah.
By the way,
Exactly. If we don't readily see
Uh,
something from up here, we should definitely move on.
Does anyone have a
The-
spyglass?
Can we build one?
I mean, there may be. Given that we just came from
Nope.
Hofkeen, someone from Hofkeen may have brought one.
I'll allow that.
I have a glass eye. Does that count?
Have a glass eye? What?
It's a spell component for a spell I had. I haven't used it in a long time.
Oh, fair enough. So, would you like to get the spyglass and have somebody make a perception check, technically with advantage, while also getting a closer look at the island itself?
Ye?
Would you like to make that check?
Who has the best perception of us?
Not me.
I think Valinard.
Is there anybody who is proficient in it but not
Uh,
expertise?
I think
I
Valinard
have
has
a
a
+5 to my I have a +5 to my perception.
Xenos
Are you
is a
proficient?
Xenos has a +6. Ostis.
and he's also proficient in it.
Perfect. I'll give him skill empowerment.
What's skill empowerment do?
Right there.
Go one time.
So
cool. So,
for this check, he now has expertise in
perception.
perception. Yep.
So instead of a
You can have a-
+6, it's a what?
Plus 11 now.
Dang.
Plus
You
11.
can have a guidance from me too.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Okay, so, Xenos, go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage, a D4, and expertise in the skilled.
Want to make sure he sees everything.
Yes. Well,
It's not loading for you in the
in the roll 20. Well, the first roll is without roll the d4. Roll the d4.
it's a 18 plus 6, right?
No, it'll be plus 11 because of the
Well,
expertise.
Right. But I'm just getting the math already ready. So
24.
So we're at 24 plus another 5 plus 3. So that's a 32.
Without advantage. That's before advantage.
Oh, that's true. Go ahead and roll again. Another D20 real quick.
Bruh.
I mean, he rolled an 18 on the die. He can't get much higher.
I got one less.
I opened up the game chat log in Beyond so that I could see his rolls.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to figure out why it's not working for him. First,
Yeah.
it wasn't working for me. Now it is. Now it's not working for him.
Well, when we take a break, we can quickly take a look at it, which will be soon.
32.
Probably. 32. Okay. So, using the spy glass and taking a look around on the island, the 32, Xenos, you do realize that the island, while it looks like it is not inhabited, there is a very small cluster of, the best way to describe it is like a painted hill. Like somebody threw a tarp down and painted on it and then threw dirt and grass on top of it.
So Picasso.
Why is that hill upside down?
Just like
to the naked eye and from way up high, it's hard to
Right.
it's hard to make it out as a hill, or anything other than a hill. But with the spyglass's help, you're able to make out some more detail, and it's like, that doesn't seem natural. It seems more man-made.
Cardin would not be able to tell the difference.
No.
This is why this is Xenos.
Xenos would speak up and be like, something doesn't seem right about the land down there. It looks almost tainted.
Huh? Give me that. Let me.
You won't
Tainted.
make it out, you dumb motherfucker.
As you pass the spyglass around and he points out the area, everybody can begin to see what he is talking about.
That might be worth investigating.
By the way, don't think I didn't hear that dumb motherfucker comment.
Asta's just nodding her head.
Let's just see what happens next time you need help from. You need some backup.
Perhaps we should land down there and take a closer look with more than just our eyes.
Well, shall we then?
I'm sorry, how do you take a look with more than just your eyes?
Anchors away!
As you
Alright,
guys,
well, we're not anchored, so
as you guys descend and prepare to disembark, disembark.
disembark. Yeah,
We're gonna
go
ahead and take a
ashore.
break. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
After these messages, we'll.
No, you can't. That's a war crime.
Merry Christmas. Now come and arrest me.
Merry fuck you.
There's a 28 hit.
Yes.
Great. A Tarask bites you.
Fantastic.
I'm not.
Finally,
Let me
my
out of
death
my
wish will be
misery.
fulfilled.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So,
Does it bite with lethal intent? That's the question.
well to find out. Alrighty, so let's, for the sake of ease, and so I don't have to explain it, you guys are on the ground.
Damn, that was
Oh,
fast.
cool.
Time lapse.
What? And you guys are beginning to head towards where the settlement was, or what you presume is a.
Only one way to find out.
I'd like to build a city.
Onward. Oh.
Build a city.
Alright, Asta's gonna be living here now, guys. She's decided to build a city.
Well,
I want to play real life Catan, damn it!
isn't that what the Lappy is for?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a nice little forest of an area. It's not very like foresty, more of a field. Sorry, that's the word.
Nice, except for those rabid wolves over there.
Oh.
No rabid wolves? Oh,
Not yet.
finally. A place on the surface that doesn't immediately try to kill us.
Well, have you checked that tree?
Oh, I'm not checking any trees. I'm staying far away from the trees. I've learned my lesson.
Oh, you touched a tree?
No, I did not touch the tree. I
Yes.
avoid the tree.
Valinar pushes you into a tree?
Yes.
This fighting words.
The tree barks. The tree barks you. You get a slight
Instead
scuff
of-
on your shirt.
Instead of a tree, can it be a
Oh, its
cactus?
bark really is worse than its bite.
Okay, I push him back into the tree.
The tree opens up a portal to nothingness.
God, I hope that's a joke.
It is.
Okay.
Or is it?
Making your like to do.
I would like to ask, are we there yet?
Oh God.
No, not really, not really. I would like to ask Xenos, how many days worth of travel would he estimate it would take us to get there, or hours worth?
Not many.
My favorite
He
answer.
said, he said not many as well.
My favorite. Okay.
In fact, as you guys kind of crest over the next hill, you can begin to see little dirge hobbit-like holes have been brutally covered in
Where art thou, hobbits?
a crappy Healy mesh.
Hmm.
We look for the hobbits.
I mean, they're all in Isengard, so
They appear to be hiding.
Perhaps we should call out, and
I
see if
would
there's anybody.
suggest against. We don't know if there's hostiles here.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Hey, are there any hostiles here?
Oh boy, that's not a good idea.
Okay.
You've been skirting around it enough. 1 second.
Do I have? Oh, I did not prepare that spell.
Okay.
Dang.
One of these days, I'm gonna dispel that shit.
How oh, I forgot to have you do something. We'll do it real quick.
Oh, God.
For the spell that you cast, the skill empowerment, can you roll a D100?
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay. Thank you.
76. Sure.
Oh God! If anything happens, all those spells are gonna happen all at once.
Stop giving him ideas.
That was brought up last time.
Yeah.
I know.
um cool. How close do you wait to your to those places before you say that?
But probably about the moment where I would have noticed that everything was covered in that mesh, like you said.
Okay. So you kind of call out and you can hear it kind of echo down the hills, and where some of the taller grass stands, you watch as a few heads pop up out of the grass and look back at you, and you guys kind of just hear, God, I can't read. Mike? As they look to you, and then they begin to bolt away.
What?
What did they say?
Mike?
Mine?
Mine?
Or Mike.
And they bolt away.
The seagulls from Nemo?
What do they look like? People? Or something else?
They I had a thing in my head and it just left.
Yeah, well, it bolted.
It did. Oh, excuse me. I don't see it. So they looked humanoid. Or at least human in appearance. As they ran through the tall grass back to the hovel.
Oh no, tall
Look-
grass.
Those look unusual to anybody else.
Look or sound, because what the heck were they saying? Mine?
Literally unintelligible.
Maybe it was just some sound that they made because they were startled, but they didn't. I mean, they look human, right?
Near human, I do believe.
Hmm.
On the bright side, they didn't attack us, so that's something.
I suppose that answers the question of if there are any hostiles here.
Not necessarily, but
Well, maybe we could find somebody around who speaks common or something else intelligible.
well, it worked so well the first time, Cody. You just want to shout and ask if someone speaks common?
What? Don't mind if I do.
No.
Hey! Anybody here who speaks common?
Common.
I think that's a no. Mm.
Is this one for Valinor or me?
For you. Because I know Valinor was being sarcastic.
He can't have been, because I understand sarcasm. I'm fluent in sarcasm, and therefore...
Keep telling yourself that.
Okay, where's that thumping coming from?
Doof, doof. You begin to hear a rhythmic sound of a drum.
Uh-oh.
One sec, I have a thing I'm gonna do here real quick. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
That's probably not a good sound.
Yeah, and it's all your fault.
What were you gonna do, Valinor?
Never mind. I thought it would last longer, so I'm not gonna do it. At least not yet.
I suppose this is as good a time as any to cast aid at 5th level on my allies.
Okay. You want to go ahead and roll a D100?
Do I want to? No, but I'll do it.
Telling you anyway.
All right, I'll do 100. 24.
24. Okay. Thank you.
And Valinor, Tim, and Xenos get 20 HP max increase.
All right.
Yeah.
Shortly after you're done casting that spell, you guys watch as emerging from the tall grass in front of you, about 5 or 6 very short, like they emerge from the grass and you never see them coming because they're shorter than the grass.
Okay.
Individuals. A few of them, most of them look to be like humanoid, and they seem to be carrying like. One of them is very visibly a drummer who is drumming this methodic beat, while the rest of them, say for one, are humans who are carrying like little like they'd be considered spears and a shield, but they look like twigs. And the one person who is not carrying anything like that is slightly bigger than the rest of them, but you see effectively what is a chicken.
He's carrying a chicken.
No, he's riding it.
He's walking. The chicken is walking towards you guys. And he looks up at you guys and goes, "Welcome!
What?
Welcome, strangers, to
Walking
Over
chicken.
on Sauce! Why are you here?" He turns his head like a chicken does in that weird, like, way. I know you guys probably missed that name. Put it in the chat for it.
Okay.
Oh, Vavavis.
No, this.
Why is this so funny to me? I just imagine this chicken-headed guy walks up. He's like, and we're just sitting there like, what the fuck? I'm having a hard time typing this down in my notes because I don't know how to word this.
You think you've seen it all, and then you see a talking chicken leading a bunch of tiny humans with twigs.
Okay. He said, "Welcome. What are we doing here, right?"
Yeah, you said, "Welcome, strangers. Why are you here?"
Okay.
We are adventurers from the sky.
This
Which you
gets
wouldn't
more and
know.
more exciting with every second.
And we wish
You a Merry Christmas.
one second.
Feliz Novavis.
That's clever. Katya's was clever.
I'm going to
Why am I
dispel magic on that mage hand.
You're gonna spend a 3rd level spell slot on a cantrip.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. Back off the spell slot. Roll a D100.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
1. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Ladies and
The DM's
gentlemen,
like,
this is where it
"Whoa."
all goes wrong.
Oh no.
Okay. Hold on.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that went off because that was for IRL people, not for in game.
He said he was. Oh. He was giving you a mage hand for Rona.
Oh,
You
well, Katya's defending me, okay?
Are you still gonna I mean, if you're casting the spell, you're casting the spell.
I cast the spell. I'm not taking it back.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I'm sure.
I'm giving
wanna
you
see where
all
this
the
goes.
outs you can take.
Hey, with this one, I want to see where it goes.
Okay.
I'm
Oh boy.
curious.
Well, it's been nice knowing everyone.
Yeah.
Like, he's like,
I'll
"Why are
see
you
you
here?"
all as my
Katya just
reincarnated new
explodes.
character.
Oh my god, this is actually hysterical. Okay.
Oh no.
Katya, as you cast the spell,
Uh-huh.
For no reason.
and you lower your arm, you suddenly have a long beard made of feathers.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, then.
Well, this just got weird and
And because I think it's more poetic, they're specifically chicken feathers.
Why
Oh,
do
so-
I have a beard of feathers?
I do not know. Why do you?
I thought I fixed this.
apparently not.
Ignoring our companion, we are adventurous in search of ways to brave the sea, under the sea.
You wish to go swimming? That cut out.
Now, just
Just processing.
Yes, but no.
I am nowhere near drunk enough to.
Hang on, do I have it? I don't think I have any. I don't.
Can I do an Arcana check on myself about my whatever just happened?
Sure.
26.
26?
Uh-huh.
Not really sure. You thought you fixed it.
Gonna have to have some words with Scientia, I suppose.
Well, while Denox sorting that
Yeah.
out with chicken, Valnar is going to attempt to dispel magic on Kadia's beard of feathers.
Sure. I'll allow it. We'll say the beard kind of just away.
Thank you.
That was less fun. I should have plucked each and every one. That may have been more fun.
That's evil. I love it.
No, thank you.
Denock just turns and looks at me and is like, dude, what the fuck?
Anyways,
You want to go swimming, yes? That was a weird change in the accent.
That was a
okay.
that was a blind change.
Yeah, it was. I'm sick. I have a legit excuse.
Yeah,
You want to
did.
go swimming, yes?
I'm-
Is it an Indian chicken?
Do you wish to go swimming?
Because
just-
I know a great swimming hole.
I can take you down to the shore. We could all go swimming.
Shore is a
I
great place to
suppose
go
it is
swimming.
more along. I suppose we are. Do your people have any legends or stories, or just? Do you know of a great being made of water?
What? I need roll.
Just known as like the Empress of the Sea.
That may not what that may not be what she is known as to these people.
No, but she also still may be known as that. You never know.
Oh, Hildra.
What?
Island of the ocean. Hildra.
Oh.
Okay.
He provides. He watches
He
the
provides.
and you guys watch as the kind of like four? Yeah, the four individuals with like spears kind of just stabs the hits the ground with the butt of their spears, and you and just says,
Yes, I suppose. Without meeting her, we cannot be sure that she and the one we are looking for are the same. But if she is a being made of water, very good chance. We wish to meet and entreat with her. If she is the one we are looking for, we could very well need her help.
Hmm.
And oh, by the way, Valnar, Katia, if we meet them and it is who we're looking for, keep that one from talking through whatever means possible. And he points at Xenos.
"Yeah, okay, uh, follow." And the chicken will turn and begin walking,
Oh no. I can imagine it.
along with its guards and its little drummer dude who immediately goes into that and that walks with that matches with the unison of their pace, which for you guys is abysmal. Have any of you guys seen Monsters
Any
and
escort mission in any game ever?
I was thinking
Yes.
more specifically of the movie Monsters Incorporated, the second one where they go to college and Sully's waiting in line.
Oh, with the snail?
They all move. It's like everything moves like, and he takes half a step or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's like for
Oh
y'all.
man.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
they're so little.
May I ask, are you a chief, a mayor, a religious figure among these people of yours? Who, by the way, what are you?
Sorry, I thought my kid was waking.
He's probably some kind of a druid that got stuck.
I
You could sympathize.
am the head hen. I lead this island. And through some
Wait a minute.
what?
Is that why all of the houses are covered in mesh? Chicken wire?
After some painstakingly walking forward, you guys arrive at the shore. And there appears to be like a row of rocks that kind of lead from where the grass and stuff and down the beach and into the water. And the leader will go, "If you wade into the water, you will meet the tyrant. Those who provides."
How far do we have to wade?
He like looks up at you. Shin? Maybe knee?
Oh, that definitely works.
Oh, for a Shinigami, that should be no problem.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, I am. All of
I'm
them.
not dispelling any of it.
All of them.
I'm definitely having a lot more fun with the second half here.
Does anybody wade into the water?
Yeah.
I'll wade my turn.
Okay. Okay. Rip. Do I have
Is it-
permission to just suddenly know and have the big hand?
For this particular for
Big
this
hand.
particular moment, yes.
The big hand.
Yeah.
I have a big
You
hand
deserve
too.
this one.
Oh god, I am so excited for what's about to happen.
If we ever get past the wall of hands.
Nope, never. You have created this, Katia. We are now stuck in the world of hands.
Ah, there it is.
It doesn't have to make an attack roll, it just hits.
Yes. Rona, you take 25 points of force damage. Punch yourself in the face.
Alright.
There it is. There's the display.
Ah! Ow. I hope I don't feel that anymore. Now.
You'll be fine.
Now, I need to unprepare that spell.
You're fine. Alright, so who's walking into the water?
Valnars.
Valnar, assuming you guys are choosing to do this.
Yeah.
Valnar, Denoc, whom else?
I'll walk
Xenos?
towards the water.
Yeah, Xenos?
Yeah. Yes, Xenos.
I'll go last
So you're gonna wait till they're...
until everybody else has.
So we have Asta and Katya still on the beach. Okay.
Asta will go as well.
Okay, Asta goes into the water as well.
Okay, now I follow.
And you follow. Are you behind?
Yes.
Valnar, what's your passive perception?
I believe it's 15. Yes, 15.
Okay. Does anybody not have a passive perception above a 12?
Me.
Me. Mine's a 10.
11.
I obviously have a low passive perception.
Okay. Enoch and Katya, you do not hear this. However, the rest of you guys would hear about the point when you guys get to about shin height in the water.
I'm probably just still distracted by the chicken.
Possibly. But the rest of you guys would hear the chicken and the rest of his entourage slowly beginning to chant. And I'm not gonna do the chant because the only thing that's coming to my mind at the moment, gobble 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 gobble. And it's
It'd
not
probably
even
be
close.
more like bok bok bagok. Bok bok bagok.
I like it. Let's go with that. That's what you guys slowly, faintly start to hear. Is just bok 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 bok.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Well then.
you guys feel something grab at
I
your
love
legs
this island.
and try to pull you under. Can I have everybody please make a strength saving throw? Katya, you have
Oh, God.
advantage because you hesitated.
14.
Oh, 1 or 0.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow.
Hesitated a little too hard, I guess.
9 and
Um,
18.
Because he's
You know what's
floating,
sad? You know what's
Tim-
sad? The
does
0
Tim have to make
is
this?
not even
No.
a nat 1. Oh shit, that's not even a strength saving throw. Not that it would be any
It wouldn't
different.
be any different.
Still.
If you want to re-roll it, I'll let you because it's not a strength save.
and
Not
he
that
didn't
I'm
do it on
gonna do any
purpose.
better. Okay, a 15 is a lot better than 1.
This is true.
Now, here's the question: do you want to still take that one for story reasons?
For story reasons, yes.
Okay. For story reasons, doesn't really matter. As Valinar, Xenos, Katya, yep, that's everyone, are immediately pulled under the waves, and you guys are rocketing underwater. What do you guys? What do the rest of you guys do? As Denoc and who's Asta managed to back up out of the pole of the waves. Denoc, by the way, you immediately hear "Baka!" and you turn and can watch as the 5 little soldier guys are lowering their spears and coming at you guys.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Tim will just hover down
Uh-huh.
and just put one of his hands in front of all of them. Because I'm imagining
That's funny.
Yeah, probably.
I'm imagining, his hand is big enough to block all of them.
Possibly. We'll see what happens. Anything else you want to you or Asta want to do?
Once we can get them to a point where we can talk with them, then we'll do something. But until then,
Okay,
Close
Asta,
are we to the
do you want to do anything, Asta? Asta is
Think
not.
she wants to.
Okay, you're just gonna wait then. Yeah, I didn't quite hear what you said. Sorry.
I just said there's things I want to do but can't do, like make a giant tornado in the ocean
There's a spell for that though.
that I don't have.
Correct. Yet. Okay. Valinar, Xenos. There's somebody else. Katya. There we go.
Me.
You guys are rocketing underwater. What do you do?
Is there anything holding on to us?
Not that you
Like-
can see, but you can feel as though water pressure is holding you in.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I will say, just so that you guys have a point of reference, you guys have a feeling that you guys have moved about 60 feet.
Perfect. I use shocking grasp.
On what?
Well, something grabbed me by my ankle, right?
Does it require a line of sight? Target that you can see?
It's-
Because technically all you see is water.
It's within touch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to touch whatever grabbed my ankle.
Okay.
grab your own ankle.
Grab towards my ankle and shocking grasp. 21.
I would say it would hit.
13 points of lightning damage.
Hold on, because I got
Okay.
I got water rules.
Time to shock yourself.
That's 15 points of lightning damage.
Sweet.
And hold on. Um 15 points. And you take half of that.
So 7 or 8. Okay.
No, 8. We round up.
Okay. Ah! And I'm still grasped, aren't I?
Yes.
Mm. Well, it was worth a try.
Can I see anything around me?
You can see the water and stuff around you. You don't
So
see...
dark vision doesn't help me. Okay.
I mean, you're not that far underwater yet.
Okay.
Like, you can still see the light above, and like the darkness around you doesn't seem to have any kind of hostility.
Okay. Can I still see Katia and Xenos?
You can. Also, Katya, at this point in time, you are drowning.
Oh, I'm not.
You are, because you're underwater, and Shocking Grasp has verbal components.
I can breathe underwater.
That is correct.
I got gills.
You are no longer drowning.
Thank you.
Judging by the fact that Vonar feels like he's probably going to start drowning soon, he's just going to cast Water Walk.
Okay.
Oh.
Just attempt to shoot us back to the surface.
Nice.
Nope, that's not enough. All right. You actually, I'm gonna have him roll for the other one too. Nope. What's your spell save DC?
9?
Yeah.
19.
Nope, not enough. All right, the three of you rocket. I'm assuming you cast it on everyone.
Yeah.
Rocket back up to the surface and emerge onto the surface. About about we're gonna call it about 45, 50 feet away from the shore.
Okay.
Because you guys went at an angle, it wasn't a straight.
Nice.
Yeah. Meanwhile, or actually, at this point, Xenos, what would you like to do?
Xenos, we're rocketing back up to the core, right?
Yeah, you're back on the surface of the water now. You have water walk. You're walking on water.
That's fantastic. I love it.
Do we see what attacked us?
No.
I run towards the shoreline.
You move. What do you have? 30 feet?
Yeah.
You move 30 feet closer to the shore.
I'll also use bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay, bonus action Misty Step. You are on the shore.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back on the shore, Dinok and Asta, shortly, I'll give you a minute, but you get a moment to do something before Xenos reappears. What would you like to do?
Well, do they get by Tim's hand?
That's a great question. Let's roll some acrobatics checks for them. Oh my god, Ryder, shut the... Probably cold. Go ahead and roll an athletics check for Tim for me. Or don't. Those were pathetic rolls.
I mean, do you want to?
Go ahead. Just roll it in, just in case. Because if he nat ones, then they succeed. But if he doesn't nat
Sure,
one,
you said athletics.
yeah,
Pick one.
he didn't nat one, so he
How
succeeds
does
in keeping
27
them.
sound?
I think I'll take it. He succeeds in holding them at bay.
Because my man has a +8. Even a nat 1, that's
Still fail.
Yeah. The lowest roll I had was a 5, and the highest being a 10. But with their acrobatics, it still would have beaten. I think it would have beaten a 9. So anyway, what do? Tim's holding them at bay.
I'm imagining they just splat right into his hand.
I imagine it like they're like trying to run up and over his fingers, and he's just like slowly keeping them, pushing them down over and over and over again. Or like he'll plant his hand in the sand and they'll run around, and he plants
Hey.
the other hand and moves them back.
He's a
Just-
cock blocker.
These guys aren't chickens. So that joke does not
True.
work.
Damn. That was a good one, too.
Meh. Average at best.
Heh.
Dino's just gonna kind of lean over Tim's hand
Uh-huh.
and be like, "Now, what are you trying to do that for?"
What did I say earlier? Ohydra? Ohydra?
Olhedra.
Ohydra
Ohydra, something like that.
provide. We offer.
Right, Tim, smash.
Uh-oh.
Tim just... And they're dead. Fuck off, my warriors! No!
They have been provided.
Well, I take it we're not going to be able to settle this one peacefully either.
I mean, you
And-
guys just you smashed the four warriors without effort.
Yeah, I know. And it looks like we may have some chicken for dinner too.
Mm.
Perfect.
He will turn and run.
Deal with that one later.
I don't know if he's
I
worth
do
the
believe that is
chase.
Xenos.
And about this point, Xenos appears.
Pokemon.
That was perfect, by the way.
A wild Xenos appears.
Right out of the right out of the tall grass.
Surprise!
There is no other threat here. But the chicken and his drummer boy have ran off.
So do we see all three of them? Or just Xenos?
No, when you turn around, you would see the other two. Xenos basically poofs into existence, like near you guys, and when you turn back, you can see Katya and Valinar kind of walking on the water towards you guys.
Katya, Valinar, quickly.
Can you believe that? I almost drowned.
You have
Can't you breathe
gills.
after?
And then I realized that I can't drown. So there's that.
Get over here. I have a feeling we're going to be meeting with... Is that a... No, that's just a wave.
Huh?
What?
Well, being underwater, though, I have to question how the hell are we going to fight whatever that is?
Maybe
Or
we
even
make it come
talk.
to us.
I am very confused. I need to look. Maybe just a site on mine. Anyway, continue on.
It's only good for one person.
Oh, it's not. That's hysterical.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Kadia here is the only person I think that can breathe underwater.
I don't
Well,
have to
Tim
breathe.
doesn't need.
I
But I
don't
don't.
have to breathe.
What?
Why don't you have to breathe?
They did.
Since when does Xenos not have to breathe?
That's a great question, Mega Man.
I'm not undead warlock. That's. I guess you guys just haven't noticed it yet.
Since when was Xenos undead?
Undying, I guess you could say.
Since when was Xenos undying? I feel like there's a lot more that we need to learn about our companion here before we continue on.
Are you really that concerned?
He's just our vampire friend. It's fine.
Maybe it's later on. Nope.
I don't think you can. Because you are undying, pact, right?
Yeah.
That's 10th level.
No, I'm the. Yeah, the undead pact, it looks like.
The undying.
It says undead on my. Oh, otherworldly being the undead. Yeah, it's probably 10th level. Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. No, don't worry, that's just a 10th level thing.
Ranger. Here's an interesting question. Do Rangers get access to their whole spell list? I want to say they do.
Hmm.
Okay, yes, they do. But they can change them out on. Whoops. They've been changed. No, doesn't look like. Well, I guess here's an interesting question that may come into play. Asta, how many spells do you know?
Is there a way to find that out without just counting them?
Yeah.
Actually, yes. But you had to go into your character edit thing to find out.
Too much work, got it.
It's probably faster to count them.
16 looks like.
That does not sound correct.
Well, it also depends on number of feats and whatnot. Because some of those grant extras. I know I have 13. Either 13 or 14, I believe. Just base, but then I get like an additional 10.
She knows 6.
Ah,
Oh.
Yeah, you can't count the
The blue ones.
the spells that you know that are from lower levels. So you want to hear a funny?
Sure.
Sure.
Asta technically knows two additional spells that she never has prepared or bothered to learn. You want to know what one of those funny little spells is?
Water,
Water breathing?
breathing.
Water breathing.
Fuck. Given enough time, I'm sure I could come up with components to create
Because
potions of
she-
water breathing.
She's a 14th level ranger who has their 4th level, right? 14th level, that's what you guys are?
Yes.
So she's got access to her 4th level spell slot. So she can choose a 4th level spell and an additional spell, which for any other thing. So she can literally pick water breathing and oh god, I don't even know, stone skin, if I guess. That's not a really good one, actually. Freedom of movement would probably technically be a better one.
Yeah.
For her anyway. Or grasping bind. That's a fun spell too. Why is that a 4th level?
You know what we need to do? We need to get a bunch of potions of water breathing and dump them into the ocean.
Yeah.
Not sure that would work like you're thinking.
Sure, Arcadia, but you have to make all of them.
I could do that. It'll just take a while.
Yeah, we don't
And
have that kind of time.
And I mean, they're not for me. Maybe we should have all decided to be friends with the Leviathan.
Mm,
So, Asta, you technically need to choose two new spells.
Okay.
So have fun with that. You just hear Xenos in the background, water breathing.
Dianok, how deep do you think this? I guess technically this would be a giant lake. How deep do you think this water is?
Aw. Few miles?
Okay. Just
Pretty deep.
curious.
I'm afraid to ask, but what do you think lives in here aside from the Empress of the Sea?
God, I
Was
damn
it
near
even the sea?
everything.
Was it even the Empress of the Sea that grabbed us?
What
I
did
don't
grab
know.
you? What happened exactly?
No idea.
Didn't get a good look, but it was shocking. I can tell you that much.
I looked around. The only people I saw were Kadia and Xenos, so I just cast Water Walk to shoot us back up top.
I'm really glad that you had that because all I had were options to save myself, but nobody
Okay.
else.
Yeah.
You don't have Dimension Door prepped?
I always had Dimension Door, but I had to be able to grab hold of someone.
They were
And if
bad,
I
yeah.
free myself and they're still being whisked further underwater, I can't exactly grab them.
Anyway,
Yep.
Hey, look at that. I actually had a useful spell prepared.
I
oh,
know.
you mean like regenerate?
That was so convenient.
I still have regenerate prepared.
We'll keep that in mind.
Always prepared for loss of life or limb.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Shall we hunt down that
Coward?
chicken
Chicken works too.
and interrogate it?
Oh, we can interrogate him, all right.
Alright, who has the spit?
If you guys would like, how scorched earth do you want to go with hunting him down?
Well, we don't need to burn down the island. Jeez.
I want to burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Well, Xenos does.
Well, I'm just saying, with very
Stop
minimal
him.
effort, you guys could slaughter the entire village and leave him alive for questioning.
We don't need to slaughter the village unless they're attacking us.
They will probably attack you,
Well,
That is not slaughter, it's self-defense.
but they could also very likely die from implanting themselves up against your shield.
And that's a them problem, not a me problem.
You're going after their leader. They're gonna probably defend their, tribe. The problem is they're less than commoners.
we just want to talk. Stop running into my shield and die. We just want to talk to your leader. Stop.
They died very bravely, defending their homes and their honor.
I mean,
we will leave a monument to their people.
I can easily
In the
just
shape of a
grease
giant
the
cock.
area so that they don't even get to us. Also, make sure that neither Austin nor Xenos have any kind of fire on them.
That's no fun.
I don't
I
think
agree.
Xenos is gonna be going near fire anytime soon. After all, he did inhale lava.
Very Vader-esque story.
I mean, we avoided the Vader. So
That's how he earned the title Undying.
So, let's just say you go to the village, you trap everybody who attacks you with a grease pit. I'm gonna roll just to make sure we don't have this ungodly, like, ninja-like person.
Also,
That's a 2.
Tim basically is picking up anyone who even starts to get anywhere through it.
Yeah, and just putting them back into the middle. Got it. So Tim is on child duty.
Babysitting.
As you guys kind of corner the
as
chicken,
Bear says, we have made baby jail.
As you guys kind of corner the chicken, who is currently shaking against like the back wall of a teepee, effectively. He kind of just and lays an egg.
Okay, are we in Looney Tunes?
Maybe.
Or just straight up Hanna-Barbera?
What would you guys like to ask him?
Now, what the fuck was all that about?
Old hail jet up out of vine. We offer things and return.
I can't do this anymore.
How long have you been doing this?
Wow.
I don't know how long a chicken lives.
Not much longer.
I mean, in general, your entire people. Have you been doing this for generations, or is this just something you
Oh,
started?
oh, fuck no. We've been doing this for generations.
Did you just say buck no?
He has now.
Oh no.
Rona is gonna die tonight.
Oh, wait. I can't wait to tell my wife the stories in the morning.
You'll have to let me know what she thinks.
Let all of us know.
Oh, buck no.
Apparently, that's going in the quotes too. Good gravy.
Lord.
So in case anyone was
Oh,
curious,
no.
a wild chicken lives for 5 to 10 years. A domesticated chicken lives for about 15, and the oldest living chicken is 22.
Huh.
Just in case anyone was curious.
Longer than a Kenku. Considering some rules have them living only 2 years.
That's an Aarakocra. I think Kenkus have always lived longer than that. I think. I could be wrong.
It's one of the two.
Right.
I'm having a little too much fun here.
Okay.
Tonight's just a night.
Tonight is one of those, like, non-serious nights, and it's hysterical.
Oh, buck no.
Uh,
I don't even know where to start.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so.
now, how exactly does a chicken learn to speak?
Well, first off, racist.
Oh.
Oh.
I pick up the egg and channel firebolt through it, and then just give it back to the chicken.
You
Let it know it's fully cooked chicken.
You explode its child.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Oh.
it doesn't know how to process that. It's already terrified for its life. What was I gonna say? Oh, it goes, well, racist? Well, I'm technically a Kenku.
What?
Kenkus have traits of birds. You don't have
Never
to
even thought of that.
You don't have to be a flying bird. Also, fun fact, the original lore on Kenkus is that they mature at age 12 and they live up to about 60.
Oh.
So it was
Neat.
the Aarakocras that died at 3.
Well, you are nearly indistinguishable from a normal chicken to us.
Yeah. My my dad was a halfling.
Ah.
And he just wanted some breast, right?
He got the whole thigh.
It,
That cock-loving son of a bitch.
oh my
Oh boy.
And why is
Ah,
everyone in this village so small? Are they all of halfling breed?
Or fairies. At least that's what
That
I
was a
think
twist.
they said.
Fairy.
I think I'm not very smart.
Clearly.
oof.
Honestly, I've had more intelligent conversations with Cardin than with you.
Ooh.
Ow.
A friend of
Is there an owl in here?
Woohoo.
Oh, he lives in the trees and over there. You guys
Anyway.
hear in the distance. Hoot hoot.
Anyway. Do you have a way to speak with this she who provides without us drowning?
No. We usually just show people to the water, and then after they are taken, she sends us up something, basically something we can or use, like wood.
Well, I think it's time to provide her with some chicken.
Mock.
Mm,
Please no.
Well,
I hear I don't taste very good.
since he is sentient, technically that would be cannibalism. Just technically.
Looks to the egg. So this is okay.
Oh, chickens are cannibals.
They're
Yeah.
omnivores. There's a difference.
Oh, okay.
A chicken will eat another chicken without hesitation.
Yeah, omnivore.
Mm-hmm.
Well then. On the one hand, I suppose most of my companions are rather perturbed at being potentially used as sacrifices. I myself am less than. I figured it would. That was the point of it. But it was good to
Look, we were
have it confirmed.
excited. We've never had offerings this big before. We thought we were going to get something whole grand out of it.
I
Well,
can give you something grand.
you very well may not get anything ever again. We might just be slaying she who provides.
Then who's going to provide?
You'll have to learn to provide for yourselves.
One eye blinks and then the other.
After all, you want wood? Cut down a tree. Use the wood from the tree.
You've seen how
You
big
want-
we are, right?
And think how much wood a tree would give you. You just need to learn how to do it correctly.
It would take so long to get through that tree.
Have you ever considered learning magic?
Offering each.
Oh, I'm willing to offer some demonstrations. Though you may not like the outcome.
Yeah, sometimes she explodes when casting spells.
And then there are times where she becomes another body entirely. Sometimes it's a good outcome, sometimes it's, I suppose you call it a fish out of water moment.
Ha!
I
Well,
think I
that's
might
doubly
want a
true
different
now.
teacher.
My magic mostly involves, and I just kind of point to Tim.
Ah, yes, but for his magic to be effective, you already had to be dead.
True. My magic is all about death.
He swallows hard.
And what you can do with the body afterward. Do you want to know how
Oh.
many organs are just generally useful in everyday life? Outside of a body?
No.
Well then. Valinar,
Uh,
you recently
mm,
changed your focus of magic.
that doesn't change the fact that I'm an awful teacher.
And yours is more related to gods.
Yeah.
Worship something long enough, and anything can become a god.
I don't know about that one.
Wait. I think we're forgetting the obvious. Asta?
Yes.
You're all about survival. Correct?
Sure.
Do you believe you could teach others how to survive? With magic, mayhaps?
Try. Never been one of a teacher myself, but I can always give it a go.
We're gonna have a training montage to train these the chicken and its village of half fairies.
Yes.
Very possibly.
Alright, so I want you guys to imagine the training montage from Mulan.
Yes.
Oh, move on.
Yeah, Mulan. That's the training montage here, because they're all horrible.
I'll make a chicken out of you.
What's up?
I said I'll make a chicken out of you instead of I'll make a man out of you.
Oh my god.
When we're done here, they'll be ruling the roost.
Well, at least they'll stop using people as sacrifices.
Especially if
Yeah,
you guys
next
take
thing you
away
know,
the
they'll be
sacrificial pond.
they'll just start using sacrificial trees instead.
Well, so long as no race is made out of wood, they're fine.
Okay, so for real question, how many days do you guys want to spend teaching them how
Shit,
to
they only need one.
become a druid effectively? And you don't have to do this all like today. You can do this over time.
Do you think that the if we spend enough time training these guys and they stop giving sacrifices to the water tyrant, that the water tyrant will eventually come up to find out what the hell is going on?
Maybe. Of Question is, how much time do we have?
As much time as we provide.
Rather not spend too long.
Yeah, I'm going off of what Valinar.
Valinar is willing to spend the rest of the day helping them, but he wants to be gone the next day.
Hopefully, we'll be able to get the water elemental up.
Yeah.
And be done with all this.
Actually, hey, Denock. The
Hmm?
boon of knowledge is up, right?
I
Could
can't
we just-
believe I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Can't we just like ask it, hey, where is this Empress of the Sea?
Well, it very well may just tell us straight down.
How about
True.
how can we bring her to the surface?
Suppose there's a few ways to word it. A, how to bring her to the surface. B, how to get to her without us drowning.
Like this is when Asta speaks up as I have a solution for that.
Oh, I suppose I have a solution for that.
What?
You said it. I'm all about survival.
I mean, I didn't say those words per se.
No. That's what Denock said.
Oh,
Denock said that your magic is all about survival. Is what Denock had said a little bit earlier. If we're not gonna kill each other, should we introduce ourselves?
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. There's more of you, so I'll go first. I'm back.
Right.
Okay.
I'm going
And
to
I'm
attempt
Katya.
that. I'm going to attempt that. Forgive me if I do not speak it in the correct dialogue. Back!
Very close.
Okay.
What? You've got to at least try. Do you know how many different types of mouths there are on Hofkeen that just cannot word a word correctly? It's just anatomically impossible for some to actually speak certain words the correct way.
If you're covered in scales and you don't have fleshy lips, how do you pronounce peas?
They're cues.
Dinog actually kind of blushes a little bit.
Magic bullshit, that's how.
No. It's a little on the embarrassing side. Reveal such. He actually pulls up his upper ridge to his mouth, and you see actually like flesh.
Whoa.
Yes, we do have enough fleshy lips to actually pronounce nearly every single word in the common dialect. There's a few that just don't really work.
I learned something new today.
Anyway,
Let me just put that down in my notes.
for you, my name is Dinok Alok V.
He nods enthusiastically.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh. Well, I guess I'll go next. I'm Valinar.
Nods once again.
The one who will be teaching your people to survive is Asta. She's the shortest of our lot.
Oh,
We do not-
excellent.
I
Do
simply
not
wait.
discount her. She's a bona fide badass.
She happily nods.
Xenos.
You gonna-
Fantastic. Well, he like looks at you, looks at the tents, looks at you, looks at the tents. Make yourselves a home? He kind of shrugs.
We have our own location.
Okay.
Did you
Alright.
see a large mass descend?
What's a descend?
Come down from the sky.
Oh. You get the sense that these people don't look up a whole lot.
We have a large fortress just right over that way.
Oh.
To you, it will be mind-bogglingly massive.
oh boy.
It's large even to us.
Wow.
So, I'm actually quite interested to see your reaction. Wow.
Maybe next time.
So what you're saying is this chicken is not the one who thought the sky was falling.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's
That
the
was
next
probably
chicken
his cousin.
So you guys are going to spend the rest of the day training this small village of people and then take a long rest, and the next day your plan is to figure out how to take on the Empress?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. And we ain't bucking
Yep.
around.
Okay. Alrighty then. That is your guys' plan. And with that plan kind of jotted down, we're going to go ahead and end the session there tonight. We have gone over a little bit.
Yep. But I think it ended at a good plot.
Yeah, we didn't go too late over, so. But with that, guys, we will not be having Mundus next week because the Blind Squared is out of town. We instead will be having a session of Mad Mage, all things pending and hoping. And then I think we'll be back to a normal schedule after that, at least until the new year. Maybe. We'll see. You guys will have to coordinate with me on dates and stuff like that if Fridays throughout the rest of December work for you or not. So, in the meantime, you guys have a good night, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you in the next one. Good night.
Yep.
Bye all.